record, so let's hit record. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blue Wolf Alex gushes way too much about Cold Steel 1. Last time... Alright, so yesterday I tried to do a comeback from break, continue around, and I was just overly exhausted. Mostly because I had been up all the previous night, editing something together for the end of my last thing of Season 1 of Wolf's Den, which I did get recorded. Now I just gotta get everything all sorted and edited and all that fun stuff, which, funny enough, is actually not gonna take me that long. But yeah, I got all the bonding events done, so now, if I'm not mistaken, now it is time to do some side quests. And I am right. So we're going to start by heading over to the Union Building. There it is, Student Union. Best fast travel, because again, you can do it from anywhere. Here. And yeah, it really is just, to the start of an area. But again, for example, the main building, 3 warp points. Which you might not think is a big deal, but trust me, that saves you a lot of hassle. Weirdly enough. So, I am looking for you. Pardon me, you're Colette from Class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the Student Council? Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from Class 7. Did you join the Student Council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that, I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The Student Council President told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in Class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So, you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So, does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. I see. So that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, sure, you can count on me. Really? Thank you so much. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me where you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school. Got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday, when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking to my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see, that narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the Student Union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Right, so there really aren't too many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is, then. So, do you think I should start with classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It'd probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that it's in the main building. It's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look. Look around. You can stay here at the Student Union Building and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. So now we have a noteworthy loss started. And this is why I like the fast travel, because second floor? Okay. Fast travel, instant. And notice how fast that was, too. Now, probably on that might be because it's the PS4 version, and PS4 version loads faster. So on the PS3 and Vita, it might take a bit longer to load, but it's very quick. So search the rest areas, and oh look, a student notebook. That should be it, but I should check inside just to be sure. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. And that's just as simple as picking an option from the fast travel. I'm sorry, I know I keep gushing about this fast travel, but it's so good. Like, seriously. Seriously, like, imagine doing that in Sky 2. We'd have to physically walk all the way over to the main building, then go in the main building, then go up the stairs to the second floor, then around to the rest area, and then collect the notebook. Then we'd have to go back out of the go back down to the first floor, back out to the main building, walk all the way over to the Student Union building, and that doesn't sound like that would be much. That would be about, a minute or two. But a minute or two compared to a second or two. The lore runner refers to this as the seconds in minutes problem, and it's mitigated, and yes, I love it. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook, why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if he needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Green. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. Note, by the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as the rest area? It was on one of those, just sitting there. The sofas on the second floor? Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time, though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets, it's usually. That makes sense. A lot of boys use their pants pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? What? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve my pocket problems. Happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? And for that we get a silver chain. An accessory. Hold on, I couldn't possibly... Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure. Thanks. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Green. And that is a noteworthy loss complete. Yeah. I've had my phone do that. I've had my... I've even had my wallet do that, so yeah, I can relate to these. So, I just realized I am going to have to give a plus. So, Shushring. I am going to be giving another plus. This one's for an interesting... for kind of a side thing, and that is the side quest stories. I gave it in Cyber Sleuth, and I'm going to give it here. Yeah, there are honestly the same with a lot of my phones. So I'm surprised they took as long as they did to finally start going. But anyways, the plus I'm adding is for the side quests. So, side quest, right? I gave this over in Cyber Sleuth, like I said. The side quests have a lot of down-to-earth perspective. Now, the Trail series has done this for the most part, but honestly, it almost felt like more like kind of just busy work, like a chef wanting to prepare a meal, or a kid wanting to find a jewel that they lost, or whatever, right? There's nothing that really goes into the characters specifically, not really, right? Some of them are kind of like that, but there's quests in here where that are kind of interesting. There's one where we're going to be tutoring a fellow student. We just helped Colette, who, was so absent-minded she didn't think the check of her jacket had freaking pockets. And she's prone to losing stuff out of her pockets. Honestly, it's like, I can't really speak to whether or not actual real-life skirts have pockets, but, because duh, right? But still. But a lot of the side quests feel like there's a bit of characterization, right? There's characterization for the characters, and I like that because there's a lot of... You kind of get a sense of how the characters operate. In fact, we actually do get character bios and character profile pages here for different characters as we go along. So there's a lot of good characterization for characters in the background. Yeah, right? Which honestly works because it helps to flesh out the world. It helps to flesh out the setting, right? As I stated in the positive, it expands the scope beyond just Class 7, right? Yeah, Reen's going around and helping people, but it's more about helping these people with certain issues, and it's not just centered on, and it doesn't detract, right? Because Estelle, for example, she was helping people left, right, and center, and that's all good and everything, but it didn't feel like there was any kind of conversation about, well, how about we find a solution so that you don't lose your notebook again, that kind of thing. Estelle was just like, and here's your problem solved, and have a good day, that kind of thing, right? There was some insight into some of the side characters in the Sky games, but not as much. And the Crossbell games, it just kind of felt like we were doing busy work, and there wasn't really all that much of an impact, which actually disappointed the crap out of me because, I was kind of hoping for a bit more. But a lot of the side quests were just, the Sky side quests again, which aren't bad. It's just I prefer side quests like this where we get kind of more insight into the characters we're helping, right? So, that's just kind of a minor thing. I should also pull up my guide because okay. Wait. Is that the... okay, that's the hidden side quest. That's for the evening. Okay, got it.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, Josh Spring. Let's see. Oh, that would be why I don't have that trophy yet. So, Red Moon Rose is apparently for the strongest weapons. Cool. Where is the recipe? Hang on. Looking through this. Oh, okay, it's evening. Okay, never mind. Because I'm planning to do that too. Okay, but no, we're good. I can just head over to the engineering building now. Hey there, good to see you. Oh, so you're the person who was... Oh, you're the person that was with President Toa when I first arrived at the Academy. You got a good memory. I'm George Nome, second year, class 3. Hey, I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Reen Schwarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me that you've been helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the Academy since you're just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I'm curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own orbment factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbments here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too? That's right, I handle that stuff here at the engineering club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do you need? What do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 Orbital products for me. First up is this Orbital scale, which I need to deliver to the cooking club. Now, the club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club at home economics room. Okay, got it. The next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside of the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club. I started getting requests from people interested too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. The second delivery I need you to make is this antique orbital lamp. This one's going to Mict at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there, and she'll call Michael out for you. An orbital wristwatch for Michael from Radio Trista, asked the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. Orbital scale, antique lamp, orbital wristwatch. I'll be sure to be careful. No, it's not going to be easy carrying all of those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Alright. And once again, quick travel. Fast travel makes this so much faster. No pun intended. Alright, let's speak to Nicholas here. Yeah. Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you're waiting for? Yep, that's the orbital scale I asked George to fix, alright. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I'd believe it. And you don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on, anyway, right? You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you even tried to cook anything yet? Not yet. I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something. Doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. And here's the recipe book. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. Simple omelet, fresh eggs, of course rock salt. Thank you very much. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Sure, we've got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my orbital scale. I'll pass my thanks on to George for fixing it. Will do. So now we can cook. So, cooking is a gameplay plus, because of course it is. So, oh wow, it even tells you what the different things are. Ooh. So I'm feeling another triple positive for cooking. Because, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is worthy of a triple positive. I'll put it here. This is my favorite form of cooking in the entire series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is my favorite form of cooking in the entire series. So, let's explain this a little bit. So, first and foremost, you have 5 different types of obtainable dish types, right? You've got your superb one, your regular and superb ones, which are, good and great dishes, respectively. You've got your unique dishes, which can only be made by specific characters. And then you have, your attack dishes, which are food that is just kind of like, well, I'll throw this at the enemy and see what happens. And then you've got your peculiar dishes, which, will have random effects, right? And all of this can be seen in full detail in the notebook. It's all very clear, it's all very concise, and you don't have to go flipping through pages to see, because again, the previous games you had to flip through pages. Also, you get a clearer distinction instead of just, the things about which character is better for making which food. And on top of that, there was no real specialty dish. I mean, I said specialty in the notes for the Crossbell games, but really it was more, better chance of good stuff with the more proficiency you had. Here, there is literally characters with specialties where you will always get one of those unique dishes if you have a specific character make the dish. That's awesome, and I absolutely love that. That's that's actually what works. Works here better than it does in the previous games. And this is how cooking is going to be going forward. So, yeah, expect this triple positive to be in, basically all the Cold Steels. Right? Doing is better than anything. Now, obviously, you won't be able to see, you won't be able to cook unless the characters are currently in your party. That is the only real drawback to this. However, it is definitely beneficial to kind of come back to here to check, okay, what new stuff can I make? Who is able to make it in my party right now? And is them making it such a good idea? Right? So, yeah. It's so good. And again, as you saw here, the party members don't even have to... This was actually something I was like, I think you need them to be in your party to be able to see if they're good at making it. No. You can actually anticipate which recipes you want to hold off on making until those characters come into your party, because there's a rotation of party members throughout the entire game, so you can actually hold off and say, okay, I think I'll save making this for later. I'll hold off these ingredients in case I want to make something else, or I find out some other recipe or whatever. And on top of that, when you use, like in the earlier games, when you use a food item, you learn the recipe. I've never understood how that works, but I don't care. I will take great convenience over realistic sense making 10 times out of 10 in a game. Period. But you could literally say you could literally just say Adios beams the recipe into our brains, and I would accept that as an answer. And I would also even though I'm one of those people who doesn't need an answer to every tiny little detail. Right? If gameplay and story segregate because of little stuff, I'm gonna be okay with that. Alright, so let's head over to Trista next. Wow, one of the locations you can literally just warp to. without having ever gone there. God, this fast travel. I mean, I knew I was gonna like the fast travel, but Jesus, the more I'm experiencing of this, the more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm like, huh. This is Legend of Dragoon all over again. You got some business here, kid, or you just window shopping? I do, actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Well, hand it over already, will ya? Right. This guy doesn't seem too friendly. The kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Who'd have thought an item would break right after I paid for it? That's a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Fair few, sure. What, you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like items for items? Oh, yeah. I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you would like. It's yours, as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Blade? Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play. But you can give it a try, or don't, or burn it for all I care. I didn't pay for it. Thanks. That's really nice of you. I have this strange feeling that he just gave me this because he didn't have anywhere to put it. But, oh well. Oh yeah, another thing. My shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. I can change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery. Enjoy playing cards or whatever. Anytime. You can purchase curios. You can exchange certain items for higher quality ones. So, this is the exchange shop. We can also inspect curios. So, we can get Zemurian ore shards. This actually is kind of something that could be useful later, so just keep it in the back of your mind. Be aware you will need 75 thingies. We can also get ground bait. This is, of course, for fishing. Fish, usually any particular time, fish only there's only like 5 fish in an area. Ground bait attracts more and resets the number back to 5. Which sounds like it would be a pain in the ass, but it's actually not that bad, I find. It is a bit dumb, but I still like fishing. So, we can also get Celestial Bombs for exchanging 5 Reviving Bombs. So, yeah. EP Charge Shoes from EP Charge 1s, and Tyria Bombs from Tyr Bombs. So, he also has accessories, because of course he does. Quartz, as per usual. And we can also exchange quartz for I'm guessing that's upgraded ones? Huh. But anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I should show this off. So, Orbital Factories will let you exchange all other forms of Septief, which this is a change from the earlier games, but Septief Mass can be exchanged to get you some money. So if you're ever short of money, just dump as much Septief Mass as you have and see if you can get it. It's a brilliant mechanic, and I love it. Alright, next, we need to go to Radio Trista, which is, of course, the one bloody place that doesn't have a fast travel point, which sucks, but it's not too far, so there you go. It's annoying, but you won't come to Radio Trista too often, so I'm not as upset about that, you know? So we will talk talk to the receptionist. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club, and ideally, I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you've got a delivery from the engineering club for me? I do indeed. Here it is. Wow, he really did fix it up. This is some pro-level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though. I can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, it starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trista's guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity, which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Oops, sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had normal radio. Well, I gotta head back. Heck, our sound producer is in there waiting for me. Normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today's a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, that's the last item delivered. I should go tell George. And as ever, that is just a couple of button presses. I love it. Oh, hey, seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you've finished delivering those, what do you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I normally go either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think that most students would. The pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find, too. That's true. But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Trista are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trista too, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? I figured he'd mention that. He's thrilled about the show, and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have an orbital radio? In that case here, it's all yours. Wait, really? It's the latest model, too. Same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course. I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance for all your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club is basically Thor's orbital factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. Ah, right. I also meant to ask, you know what about Septium masses, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Septif? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Septif can be, but Septium masses have tons of impurities, so they've never received much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Septif from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone, which is what I was talking about earlier. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about talked out for the day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging favors. Ditto, we'll be counting on you. And that takes care of that. So now you can use the Academy's Orbital Factory. So, as you might expect, it operates the exact same way the older games did. So, we can get Rean, Elliot, and Gaius' slots starting to be opened. So let's open... let's see, we will open one there, and that one. We'll do the cheap ones. So, Elliot and Elliot again. And Gaius, and Gaius. There we go. Also, this is where you can equip your different faceplates. So, I'm just going to put that there for no particular reason, and we can also buy faceplates. They are expensive as balls. Oh, so I would recommend not bothering unless you really want that. Also, we can modify our orbit right at the shop, which means it can be quality of life plus. Oh my god. Good. Okay. I swear there are negatives to the gameplay. Hey guys, I swear there are. It's just we haven't encountered them yet. Like, seriously, I can think of several boss fights that are just terribad, but admittedly, most of those are later on in the game, if I'm honest. Honestly. The bosses I'm thinking of that are like, bleh, are all like in chapters like 5. All in like chapter like 5 and onward. I still have to laugh at this. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so also, as you can see on the HUD, yeah, once again, opening up slots will increase your EP. So Rean now has 260 max EP. Excellent. Alright. Phew, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't there before either. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. Alright, so that is pretty much all we need to do for that. All that's left now is to go investigate the old schoolhouse. Which means we gotta go see Principal Van Dyke first to get more details. You won't have to do this every time, by the way. Right? It's literally just get the details for the first round, and then every other month it's like, well, we know what we need to do, so we'll go do it. Excuse me, Principal. I'm Marine Schwarzer, a Class 7. Ah, good. Good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be, what, 2 arcs tall? Toa tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So, you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely. And I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding the old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if, indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon? Perhaps the word fiend might fit it. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has been long used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check it for any significant changes since last month, a task for which you're uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true, and I'd be happy to undertake this mission, though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection to all of you turning back. Heck, I should also stress that I am making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I am certainly not expecting you to go it alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. Old schoolhouse key. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Thank you, sir. Alright, so we'll get out of the way. God, you look so goofy when you're running with turbo mode on. Alright. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else today. So before I go in, I should check and make sure I've taken care of everything else on my to-do list. So, this is the thing you always want to do. You always want to save the old schoolhouse exploration for the last thing you do on a free day. Always. Because every other quest goes bye-bye the second you start exploring. Oh, and any bonding events that you can / want to do, do those before doing the old schoolhouse as well, because those will expire too. And there we go. I wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. So some characters will only be able to help after the story has progressed to a certain point. This, of course, is actually... Oh yeah, that's actually something I need to do. So this is why everybody else has been grayed out, except for Elliot and Gaius. So, there we go. I should also save and check the title screen, because I did check it and it was still just Rean and Elisa. I believe we're coming back. I can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't, and neither of us would blame you one bit if you turned back. It's not too late. No, thanks. I'll come with you. We've got that practical exam next week, after all. I need to familiarize myself with this orbital staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turned back, I'd just wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. Well, that's very kind. Thank you. This is one other reason why I like these characters. Elliot is like... I don't know about this. And about this. This feels like a bad idea. And Rean's just like, yeah, no, that makes sense. And you know what? We won't blame you if you want to turn back. Heck. And Elliot immediately is like, no. I need to familiarize myself with my orbital staff, and I would just be worrying sick about you two the entire time. So no, I'm going to come with you. I'm going to help. I'm going to swallow my fear, and I'm just going to get going, help you guys out. I like that. It really shows the characterization. And again, I also like the idea that, now, honestly, I know some people don't like the inconsistent voice acting, and trust me, it'll be absolutely the inconsistent voice acting will absolutely be a negative in Cold Steel 3. But I like the idea that we can interpret the tone ourselves. In my interpretation, Rean is not talking condescendingly. It's not, you can go back if you're scared. No. He is literally saying, nobody's going to blame you if you turn back, Elliot. Elliot, I'm not going to blame you. Gaius isn't going to blame you. Nobody's going to blame you. This is a dangerous place. Hey, so we need to keep our wits about us. Know this, we do. And Elliot is like, no, that's okay. I am going to swallow my fear, and I am going to do this. Because deep down, Elliot is brave. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll need to watch the others' backs and proceed with caution. The underground area should be just through the main door, correct? Yeah, that should take us right to the room we fought the stone gargoyle. Best to go that way rather than falling through the trap door again. No arguments here. I really hope that thing hasn't regenerated yet. So, before we do anything else, I'm actually going to get a quick save in, because I forgot to check this earlier. And I'm going to quickly return to the title screen to check it. Skipping the intro because there's no need. Yep, and there you go. First example of the dynamic title screen already. Now that Gaius and Elliot are selectable party members, they are now on the train, in with Rean and Elisa. I love this. This indicates that we're in Chapter 1. I love it. That is why that dynamic title screen is a triple positive. Alright. Whoa. Well, at least the monster isn't here anymore, from the looks of it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait, did it always look like this in here? No, this room's definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here. How? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there are things present that weren't here previously. Like that door? I don't remember there being a door to there last time. I don't remember there being one either, but at this point, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange though it may be, we should go and get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came, after all. Very true. And I'm pretty sure there wasn't an orbital station in the room, too. That's one thing you notice, too. So, I guess I could have used the recharging orbital station, but yeah. The orbital station, but yeah. Unbelievable. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. I don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here, too. What do you think we should do, Rain? The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head in as far as we're able. Here we go, then. May the goddess be with us. Alright, let's do this. So, what could this be? It doesn't look like an Orbment charging station. Yeah, it's some kind of device for sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem to have any power right now. Keep this in mind for later. It will be kind of important. Important in avoiding a negative, specifically. A slug-like monster. This one could prove a little awkward to fight. Not if we make good use of our combat links. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble against a monster like that if we work together. Shall we put our link ability to the test, then? Absolutely. Let's show this thing what we're made of. So, combat links. If you go into tactics, you can link... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, set link, there we go. So, if we set a link, we can hook it up, and now the link attacks will start happening. I don't remember if you can do that in the thing, because it did not tell me. But that's okay.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight!
Alright, here we go. Now we can start getting link attacks, which I like.
My turn! Yes!
Oh, also we can change inks at any time by holding L1. So.
There! They're open! Go! Go!
You know what? I think I am going to give the combat interface plus. God damn it! Enemy Cold Steel 1, can you stop gaining pluses? Seriously? Okay, quality of life, where is that? Okay, I was on quality of life. Alright. Good combat interface. You know what? I'll put that in the quality of life. If actually. So, yeah. Combat interface added. Yeah. Can I get all three of them? I can! Sweet. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Crash can also does link attacks. Because, as this game actually knows how to properly make combat fun.
You're mine! Go! Ha! Now's our chance! Here! Leave it to me. There!
Booyah! Uh-oh.
Go! Go! Here!
Oh!
I'm sorry, everyone.
And ring went down. Okay, don't have that, but I do have reviving bombs, so we're going to use that.
Thanks!
Ooh,
It's my
reviving
turn.
bombs are 1,000? I thought that they were 100, or not 100,
It's my
sorry,
turn.
500.
There!
Right.
I guess a good thing they're not, but...
Ha!
And of course I'm going to take advantage of Zero R's,
My
'cause
turn.
why not? Oh, come on.
I'm sorry,
Dang it.
everyone.
Down goes
Leave it to me.
Green.
Yeah! Thanks!
Right.
I do like that,
All right, let's keep going.
I do like the revival bombs right at the beginning are practically full revives. They're not exactly full revives, but they might as well be. Well, that seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. If we can master these combat links, I'm sure they'll prove useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible while the stakes are low and get as used to them as we can. Yeah, indeed. Alright. Let's set that back up. So, also, if, when a character gets KO'd, as you saw, combat links go away.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
BP slurp. Oof. That's not fun. Yeah,
Keep it up, everyone.
let's up the defense. Oof.
Here we go!
Alright. I want to use this to
There!
hit 4 enemies.
Now's our chance! Here!
Nice.
Alright.
Alright. Let's use Gale Stinger. Hit 3 of them. No, thingy. But we did seal them. Ooh.
Too slow! Go!
I like this. Alright, let's do another Autumn Leaf Cutter.
There!
Getting 3 of them. Alright, that takes care of one of those. I'd rather throw it at this one, get rid of one of that. Now, I'll attack this one. Oh, I missed. Dang.
Go!
Alright. Attack. Might as well get rid of this one.
It's
Go.
my turn. There! Go!
What is this thing? Oh, it's just a normal palm. Huh. Okay.
We'll cut our own path.
There we go. So now, Green, Elliot, and Gaius are all at level 6.
I did it!
So, yeah. I will hold on it, I just won't say it every time, because yeah. That's all fine. Nintendo. Okay, so now, Elliot has learned Blue Lullaby. So now Now he has a 30% chance to put a bunch of enemies to sleep.
Nice.
Gaius levels up. Excellent. Alright. Space Septif. A treasure chest with a Curia bomb inside. Very nice. Very useful item. Oops. There.
Enemies ahead!
Alright.
We'll have to fight.
I
My
believe
turn.
these things prefer you to use arts on them, so we're gonna do that. Might as well check out the new thing.
Nice.
Oh, and it does do damage too. Haha, well, well.
Now. Go. Ha.
Also, link attacks do not interrupt
You're mine.
art casting. That is also a good thing to know.
Here we go. It's my turn.
You.
Now. Go.
Ah, almost. I almost got it.
Right.
Oh, well.
Oh, we did it.
And yes, I will be trying to show off as many of the linked victories as I can.
Bring it on. My turn.
That's going to be a lot easier in Cold Steel 2. I'll just go ahead and say that.
There. Now's our chance. Here.
My turn.
Too slow. Leave it to me.
Alright, let's go Gale Stinger.
Now.
Nice. Okay, let's go with attacking you.
Go.
Ah, that sucked. Oof. Oof. And Rain is down.
I'm sorry.
Wow, they really bullied Rain there.
Take this. Right.
Okay, well.
Leave it to me.
You know, I was gonna give you credit, Bug Boy, for getting out of the way, but then you went right back into the way, so yeah, no. Elliot will keep fighting this one.
It's my turn.
That's a good question. Are you in range to go heal him? You are not. Okay, then I will get you to move over here. I do like the change of how move works in this game, because it is more free roaming rather than being grid based, and I actually kind of like that. As weird as that sounds, the grid always felt like it was kind of awkward, especially in the Crossbell games where it felt like
It's my
either
turn.
use the dial, the D-pad, or get, well, no, I'm saying this wrong. Don't have turbo mode on or screw off. It is basically what happened there.
There.
Okay.
Go.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
that.
My turn.
Yeah, I figured. Ah, well.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
All right. Here we go.
Watch out, guys!
All
Here we
right.
go. Now's our chance. Here.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's do. Yeah.
Now. Go. My turn. There. Go. Here.
My turn!
Share that one. Oof.
All right.
That's not good. 0 arts. Crap. I was kind of hoping guys could do something, but no. Nope.
Won't give up.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's not take chances. Let us... Well, this is literally a full heal for him, so we'll just do that. There we go.
All right. Now. Go.
Okay.
My turn. Now's our chance. Here.
Right!
Net.
Go. Go. Here. All right. There.
Ah.
My turn!
Oh, well. Oh, he gets
All
the kill
right, let's
again.
keep going!
Okay.
Bring it on.
Right!
Leave it to me. Go. Go. Here. Go. I'm sorry, everyone.
Right!
Okay. Get you back up.
All right.
Link back up. Get rid of at least one of these damn things.
You're mine.
I forget if the counter can cause the Link attack to form. I forget. Now that I'm thinking about it.
My turn!
Yeah, Elliot's, actually, let's see. No, that's gonna be... Okay, in that case... Got 10 of these damn things. I'll make use of them. Alright.
Here we go.
Alright.
Leave it to me. There. Now.
Go.
Go.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, everyone.
My turn.
Damn it. I hate when they do that. Ugh.
Thanks!
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that one off.
You're mine.
Take this!
Oh, wait.
My turn.
turn.
Alright. Let's
Arcus
use
activate.
Firebolt on him.
Leave it to me. Take this. Thanks.
There we go.
Ha!
Go.
Wow, really? Jeez.
It's my turn.
My
Oh
turn.
wait.
Arcus activate.
I guess I should be checking the stats. But,
My turn.
Wind is what I should be using on him. Ironically enough.
Leave it to me.
All right. Take an Earth Strike.
I go where the wind takes me.
All right.
There seems to be a treasure chest here.
White glasses. Oh yeah, I guess I should keep forgetting to change up this stuff, don't I? Let's see. Let's up Reen's attack and his defense. We will give you tier. Oh wait, you already have tier with this, don't you? Yeah, you do. Ah. And then we can also see what Iron and Mistral are like. Okay, so no, I'm actually going to give you Poison. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll give you Needle Shoot, too. I will give Gaius Tier. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Alright. So... I need to go this way now. Yes, because this is the way to the depths.
We made it through.
What's this strange light? I'm sensing sensing considerable power from it. It is a very different feel compared to the orbit charging stations we've seen up till now. So in addition to restoring the party's HP and EP, this particular type of charging station allows you to exchange Septive for quartz. So we can actually gain some different Septive now. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually do that. I'm actually gonna synthesize some stuff. Shield, attack, action, analyze, because why wouldn't I want that? Alright, so analyze allows you to analyze the enemy. So there we go. I am going to give Gaius Defense 1. I am also going to give him Action 1, and I will go ahead and I will give him... did I want Shield 1? Yeah, you know what? Shield 1 actually works better. It is a better idea anyway. Anyway, so there we go. So, very handy to have. Oh. I disagree with that, honestly. A Divine Wing. Sorry for Automod being dumb. With the mofo thing. I mean, to be honest with you, I actually have never minded his design. I mean, because but I will agree there's nothing that stands out about it. But at the same time, it's like, I've seen characters where it's like, their design is all, stands out, and then they're a crap character. And it's like, well, you wasted a good character design. Great. He is pretty generic, but meh. I don't mind that so much.
This looks tough. Careful.
Alright.
Go!
So, I forget who I gave my analyze thing to. Oh, I gave it to Rean.
Arcus,
I thought so.
leave it to me. You're mine!
Sucker. Alright. So, Minos Demon. Powerful, two-horned evil creature. Feature likes to blind enemies. Well, thanks for letting us know that. Looks like Slash and Pierce are the two types that do so, and we want to be using Wind if we're going to use anything else. So, poison. Hey, we got the poison off.
It's my turn.
Cool. He's under blind. Two.
Go! Now's our chance! Here! Yeah.
Right.
My turn!
Well, that case. We'll go fire.
It's my turn.
There. Do a little bit of damage. Could have been better. Oh, that. That would be why. We use Aqua Blue. 339. That's a bit better.
It's my turn.
Great. Better.
Now. Here we go. Leave it to me. Here we go.
My turn.
Okay. I'm gonna want to heal.
Arcus activate.
Thanks. It's my turn. Now. Go. Here we go.
And that's all he's got attack-wise. Alright. No, we're not gonna do that. Wow,
My
you
turn.
really like inflicting blind on frickin' Rean.
All right.
Jeez.
Now. Go. My turn. I'm sorry.
Well, alright. Let's see. I don't have any of those left. That would be a waste. Shoot. Alright, well, sure.
Thanks. Leave it to me. It's my turn.
Wow, only Rean got afflicted by that. That's kind of funny, actually. I missed how much Airstrike does, so we'll do that. Yep.
Right.
Missed. I am going to want heal.
Focus activate.
My turn.
And yeah, since this isn't going anywhere, we'll just heal up both guys. And look at it. Yeah, that's not that much.
Thank you. Ha!
Thanks.
Go. Of course you're gonna hit us with a crit.
All right.
Alright. Up.
There. They're open.
Okay.
Won't give up.
My turn.
We'll do resounding
Give it up,
beat.
everyone.
And he heals anyway. Dang it. Ah, that backfired amazingly.
Leave it to me. They're open. My turn. Go. Here.
Not good.
Not. Go.
Leave it to me.
Dang it.
Go.
I like that the regen healed up the damage that was just done. That was nice.
Right.
Eat some critical
My turn.
damage.
Go. Here.
Okay. Almost got him.
It's my turn. They're open. My turn.
And done.
We'll cut our own path.
There's nothing too engaging about that boss. So, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna say wash. Now, let me explain. And considering I have been known to bitch out bosses with that love status effects before, why is this one a wash? Well, there's a simple answer to that. A very simple explanation to that. Megaforce. There's Joe. It's Power Rangers. Megaforce joke. We're walking. Working. As I check some stuff. The whole point is. Oh, I gotta go earlier than that. Ooh, that's sucky. Unless, sorry, checking something here. Checking something here. Here, give me a moment. Yeah. Ooh, that is not gonna. That's not gonna work. About. God damn it. Fine. Over here. I mean, I guess. This. Okay. Not any better. Okay. Sorry, was checking something for work and that. Ooh, good exp. Good. Alright.
Great.
So, level
I did it!
Just getting started.
Okay, so no new abilities, but that's okay. But yeah, no. The reason why I'm just giving that boss a wash is, there was nothing too awful about it. Like even Dark Breath was just kind of like a one turn and then it goes. Oh, and he also didn't use it again and again and again and again and again and again, right? It wasn't like with say those Gordius fuckers in the Crossbell games. Poof. Okay, you're fainted now. All right, now you got him back up. Poof, you're fainted again. I hated that. This was literally just a. Now the reason he's a wash and not a positive is a bit too much HP, and that is probably going to be a negative I'm going to give. Is too much. The boss is having too much HP. In fact, I am going to jot that down as a potential negative. Because I'll have to play it by ear with each of the enemies going forward, you know. Let me check to see if there was any. No, there was no thingy. Okay. Phew, that was one tough battle. Still, we made it through. We sure did, and I'm really starting to get the hang of these combat links now, too. I feel like the Arcus has practically synchronized my breathing with the two of you. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure looks that way, and I didn't see any other routes we could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins has changed completely since we were last here. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. I guess this means we're done down here. We should head back outside. Okay. As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. The exploration party's bonds have strengthened. Which you can actually check by looking here. So yeah. Elliot and Gaius have gained a bit of lake exp. So cool. Alright. So if we walk back this way, you'll notice the device is on. Is it just me, or was that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Has something caused it to turn on then? We should have a closer look. We can now warp back to the entrance. In other words, they made a convenient get out of the dungeon feature. They've negated any potential for a backtracking negative. What just happened? We seem to have returned to the entrance. But we were just at the exit. This place really is nothing but mysteries. Alright, and with that, we're done here. Investigation concluded. The sun's begun to set. We were in there for ages. We should probably go give a report to the principal. Would you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. All I'm gonna say about that cat is I don't like it. I don't like her. Well, this is certainly unexpected. So the layout has changed completely since last month? I knew something was amiss there, but I had no idea it had progressed to such an extent. Do you know anything about the origins of those ruins? They look like they predate the school by, well, a lot. I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, nor exactly how long they've been around. But you are correct, they have existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was founded. All signs point to their construction occurring during the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages? You mean the chaotic period that began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago? Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full of strange things, some of which seem to have been made with technology we don't even fully understand. We're talking magic, alchemy. But the inside of a building completely changing its layout, I have to say, that's a new one, definitely not normal. Indeed, no record of such a phenomenon exists in the Academy records. We have a bona fide mystery on our hands, it would seem. Well, I'll try to have a look around the place myself when I get a chance. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here. I'd greatly appreciate that. Schwarzer, Craig, Warzel, thank you very much for all of your hard work. It was no trouble at all. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Yeah, it's good to help. If you'll please excuse us then. The three of you did pretty well, and it seems you're getting the hang of using your Arcus too. Combat links definitely did make our battles in the ruins a lot easier. They could prove a powerful asset if we're able to master them. Hard to get at the timing right though. Well, just keep at it. You'll need to be forming links with your other classmates eventually too, after all. And let me reiterate once again, you've all done very well today. Especially you, Reen. I'll be expecting great things from you next time too. I'll do my best. Wait a second, what do you mean next time? Well, the way I see it, you're a natural at this, so why stop now? Besides, with how busy our poor student council president is, don't you just want to do everything you can to help her out? Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her, but... okay, fine. I'm in, I guess. That's Irene. I'll pass the good news on to Toa then. Oh, and the principal has given the okay for you to keep a hold of that old schoolhouse key. You're welcome to go poke around inside again anytime you wish. Anyway, I'll be seeing you kids later. Toodles! Are you sure you're alright with this, Reem? Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like I'm signed up to any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up with too many more than I had today, I'll be fine. Well, okay then. But if you need any assistance, please just let me know. It's really no trouble. Same goes for me, and I'll be happy to come with you next time you go into the old schoolhouse, too. And we received Seal as a reward. And we received one additional bonding point. Or in this case, 2, because there are 2 we can go to. One with Elisa, and one with Toa. Oh, our objective is literally just to go back to the dorm, but we're not going to do that. Let's get the Academy field. Let's go to the Academy field. Let's get the Elisa one out of the way. There she is. What do you want? I'm in the middle of something if you didn't notice. Wait, are you on cleanup duty all on your own? That's part of our job as new recruits. There was a noble girl here too, but she went home. Why am I even telling you this? I don't need to explain myself to you. Doesn't seem like she's going to be forgiving me anytime soon. I need to find the chance to apologize to her properly. Mind if I helped you out a bit? This seems like a lot of work for any one person to be doing on their own. I'm not gonna stop you. You better not try anything funny, though. I won't. I won't. Sports clubs almost seem like they're more trouble than they're worth. First they set everything up, and then they go through a grueling practice, and finally everything needs to be taken down again. Hey. Oh, sorry, I was spacing out, wasn't I? Huh? Huh, that's right. Don't let it happen again. At this rate, I'm practically dead weight. Wait, I've got to make up for lost time. There we go. That should take care of most of it. But was she seriously trying to do all of this by herself? She must be really devoted to this club. Sorry. I was in your way, wasn't I? I'll start clearing up that other stuff. That's not what I meant. Why am I so stubborn? This was my chance, too. Looks like we're done for the time being. I mean, were you really able to clean up the whole club room on your own? It's not like I would have let you in there either way. This is a girls' club, remember? Right, good point. But you did help me out. Thank you. Huh? Nothing, never mind. I mean, we're done here, so go away. Okay, see you. That went as well as a train crash. I guess I'll have to kill her with kindness to get back on speaking terms. Way to let a perfect opportunity slip through your fingers, Elisa. So, we can't keep doing this all year. A hint of what's to come. Next up, over to the Student Union building. Oh, hey. So, if you wouldn't mind, I'm interested in joining the swimming club, and I would be immensely appreciated if you could spare a little bit of your time to help train me. Of course, I'd be happy to help, but I'm not in charge of your admission into the club, so there's no need to be so formal. We're both new here, after all. Wait, really? I love the little background, the progression of background elements. It's awesome. Good work today, Reen. Turns out your assistance was just what we needed. I'm just glad I could take a bit of the weight off of your shoulders. You really did. George really appreciated your help, too. I'm amazed you managed to take care of all of that and investigate the old schoolhouse. If you need a hand, just let me know. My schedule's pretty flexible. I mean, I'll be at Thor's all year. Thanks. You should head back to your dorms and get some well-deserved rest. She still seems pretty busy. Are you still busy? I'd be happy to help if you need a hand. I've already spent the day working, so a bit more won't kill me. Are you sure? You must be really tired. Don't worry about it. I can do a little more. Or if it'll help you out. Aw, thanks, Reen. That's awfully kind of you. Well, if you insist. Phew, finally done. You had a lot on your plate. Now I see just how busy the student council can be. There's so much to get done that I almost always have to take work home with me to finish everything in time. Are you sure you're okay with this, though? What do you mean? Well, you said you'd help us out next month, too, right? Trust me, you shouldn't feel obligated to help just because your instructor told you to. It's fine, I mean it. Besides, it's not like I'm getting anything out of it. It's not like I'm not getting anything out of it. Yeah, I can't let the chance instructor Cher has given me go to waste. I need to branch out, try new things. Means that's the only way I'll figure out what I want to do with my life. I put a lot of effort into getting into this academy, and I'm going to make my time here count. I'm going to be blunt here, Rean. Do you really need to push yourself like this? What? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing your best and helping other people out. I'm a big fan of both. But at the same time, it's important to take the time to just sit back and rest, too. You need to have a balance. Because if you don't, there may come a time when you want to work towards something important to you, but can't. Oh, sorry. Wow, things got really heavy there. I probably shouldn't be saying all of this when I hardly even know you. But I just don't want to see you hurt yourself by going overboard or anything. Because you're just as important as anyone else in this academy, even if you don't realize it yourself. Thank you, President Toa. I was kind of worried about being able to do enough when I was here, but this is kind of like a weight off my shoulders. That's good then. And if you're ever feeling tired, feel free to come visit me. At the very least, I'll make you some nice hot tea and we can talk things over. Roger. I don't think I've ever met anyone with such a soothing personality. She's right though. Pushing myself too hard could really burn me out. It's an invisible integer, but yes, you can strengthen your bond with Toa. Alright, I think we're done here. So, I will head back to the dorms. It's getting dark, so if I go into my room now, I'll be in for the night. So returning to the dorm during the evening on a free day causes the day's activities to end. It is nice that it tells you that. Any bonding events, hence will no longer be viewable. Well, we did both of the Lisa and Toa's bonding events, so we're done. Moving right along. Probably gonna go for about another hour and a half, and then I'm unfortunately gonna have to go to work, which sucks. It's a short shift, but
Not bad. But I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all. Better do some studying. It sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us. I do have that radio from George here. We had that Orbital radio back home, too. Never knew they made them this small, though. Let's see. Which station is Radio Trista? Ah, there we go.
It's 9 p.m. and you're listening to Radio Trista.
Hi, Misty.
Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You found the right place to be tonight. It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abend Time, after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host. Hopefully I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, so be sure you tune in every week or you might miss them.
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice. This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
I hope life has been treating all of you well this month as we slowly near the end of April. Here in Trista, the beautiful Lino flowers have passed their peak and begun to wilt. But wilting flowers are beautiful in their own way, as they serve to remind us just how fleeting this existence truly is. I'm sure many of our listeners are students, busy with the challenges of adjusting to their new lives. But what harm is there in taking a moment to admire nature every now and again? It's good for what ails you, I say.
Then we fast forward to the practical exam.
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? To be completely clear from the outset, this exam is about more than just testing your physical strength and stamina. It's designed to hone in on how capable you are of making strategic combat decisions on the fly. Defeating your opponent quickly is a good thing, certainly, but it won't be enough to score you high marks here.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're going to have to use our heads for this one, huh?
You'll see. Anyway, let's get this month's exam started, shall we? Reen, Elliot, Gaius, you're up first. Please step forward.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
You can make any preparations you deem necessary before beginning the practical exam. Opening the camp menu will allow you to customize party's equipment and ornaments, as well as save your progress. So, a good thing to do is to save your game right before this, in case you screw up the bonus conditions, because these practical exams all have bonus conditions to fulfill. If you manage to do so, your AP goes up, and thus that'll earn you bonuses. So it's a good idea to do that.
All right then, here we go.
What's that?
A monster?
No, I'm not sensing any life coming from it at all.
That's right. Think of it like a scarecrow. Only it's a moving scarecrow, I guess. Either way, it's not alive. I've set its parameters fairly high, though, so it is formidable. But if you give it your all, I'm confident you can beat it. Probably. Make good use of your Arcus's combat link abilities, for example, and I bet it'll be a piece of cake. Hint, hint.
So that's what you're playing at.
All right, begin.
Get another battle song.
Bring it on!
And I really like this. Alright, so, meet the following conditions. Conditions: no one is knocked out during battle.
My turn.
So, standard fight. Right, nothing too crazy. Use a battle scope. That's so Combat Shell Alpha.
My turn.
Okay, efficiency is just all the same. And we will get a U material out of it.
Here we go.
And it resists poison because of course it does. You cannot inflict Nightmare, Death Blow, Poison, or Vanish on it. Or Petrify. Art Delay is only 20. All of the other ones are 50, except for S down, which I think is stat down.
There. Now. Go.
But I don't have any stat down moves, so
My
that
turn.
doesn't really apply to me.
Give it up, everyone.
Do some defense.
Here we go. All right, let's do this. Good.
Raise everybody's strength,
All right.
because why not?
There.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Oh, would you look at that? Chance to use Autumn Leaf Cutter to cancel arcs.
Go.
There will be a practical... oh, hey, and I got Can't Touch This. That is for canceling
All right.
100 arts. And yes, it took me that long to do it. But that's just because I haven't been capitalizing on it very much. And you do actually have to use moves that have the impede description in
Here we go.
order to do that, or to have the impede quartz equipped. So, for example, Autumn Leaf Cutter says impede. That's a move that can cancel arts. So, there you go.
Go. Here.
It's my turn.
There.
Spirit Palm.
Go.
Who gave you their energy for that?
All right.
Hey,
My turn.
and done.
Is everybody okay?
Excellent. And your AP goes up by 1 if you manage it.
We won.
Don't know how, though.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent use of combat links, too. Seems like the practice you got in the old schoolhouse really paid off.
It just may have.
Oh?
Have those three been training in secret?
All right, on to the second group. Laura, Emma, Eustace. Come forward.
That was tougher than I thought it would be.
It does seem like combat links are the key to fighting it effectively, though.
That's rather unfortunate.
Instructor, may I ask a question? What exactly was that marionette we just fought?
Yeah, that thing was weird. Machine, maybe? I've never seen anything else like it.
Just a little something I got roped into working with a while back. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to, but I can't deny it serves as a valuable function. And it's rather customizable, too. I mean, it did its job quite well during our test, didn't it? So there you go.
I get the feeling there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell us.
Anyway, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. But as you might recall, I told you I had a big announcement for you today, too. Are you all ready to hear what it is? I'll give you a hint. It's about a special part of Class 7's curriculum. Give up? It's really bugging you now, isn't it? Well, I'll come clean. The special task you're about to be assigned is none other than a field study.
Field study?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one bit.
You'll be split into 2 groups, A and B, and each sent to a different location. And while you're there, you'll be given a number of tasks to complete. Doesn't that sound like fun?
We only just got to the academy, and we're already being sent somewhere else?
Will you not be coming with us, instructor?
Oh, of course not. It'd be much too easy for you if I were there to bail you out every time the waters of life came seeping in. You've got to be cruel to be kind and all that.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to a challenge if it allows me to advance my training.
Instructor Valentine, where exactly will we be going, and when?
Ah, yes. About that. As I said, you'll be split into 2 groups, A and B. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these to see how the groups have been divided and where each is being sent.
What?
Alright, so the field study for April. Group A is Reen, Elisa, Laura, and Elliot, who will be heading to Keldek, the market town. Emma, Machias, Eustace, Fee, and Gaius are being sent to Parm, the spinning town, which we will not be able to... You always stick with Reen in Group A, so we are not going to be able to see Parm until we go there during Cold Steel 3. It kind of sucks, because that could have been a neat little Princess Peach section, but I get it. Keep the focus tight. I'm okay with this.
What?
Well, these are certainly some interesting groupings.
Keldek and Parm. Are they both in Erebonia?
Yeah, Keldek's a market town on the east side of the Empire.
And Parm is situated in the deep south. It's known for its spinners. All that way? How irritating.
I'm less worried about where we're going than the utter lack of sense that went into these groupings.
Unbelievable.
You'll be leaving this weekend and will be out in the field for 2 days' time. Your means of reaching your respective locations will, of course, be by train. So do make sure you're thoroughly prepared, rested, and rearing to go before the big day.
So now we are being introduced to the bulk of the idea. Oh, and we're getting some tallies going.
Thank you for everything.
No rank up yet, but I mean, we just started, so it would be a little weird to dump it on you right away. Alright. Field study day, 6:40 a.m. Oof, that's early. And on that, I'm gonna AFK briefly. I will be right back.
still haven't been able to apologize to her. And we can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same group. I'm sure this is pretty awkward for her too, so I really want to say something, but when am I going to get the chance? Morning, Elisa.
Morning.
You're, early. We don't have to be here for another 20 minutes, you know.
Oh, well, the same goes for you. What time did you wake up?
Around 5, I think? Though I always try to be up by then.
Oh, really? Morning practice? Oh, you haven't joined any clubs, have you? So I guess not.
How does she know that?
No, it's just a force of habit. I've gotten used to waking up early. You're in the lacrosse club, right? So I'm guessing you do have to deal with morning practice sometimes.
Yeah, twice a week, apparently. I'm really sorry. Well, why are you apologizing?
I love this.
That was certainly interesting. But no, I really am sorry. I knew it was just an unfortunate accident from the very beginning. I mean, I was on top of you. I kind of lost my head, and before I knew it, I'd slapped you. And you had your hands out like you were trying to catch me, right? So if anything, I should be thanking you.
Don't worry about it. That trapdoor was obviously designed so we wouldn't get hurt from the fall. If I hadn't tried to play the hero, I wouldn't have been pinned under you, and none of this would have happened.
There's no way you could have known that, though. No matter how you look at it, I'm the one in the wrong here.
Well, I mean, you kind of both are, as Vreen admits. I guess, yes, you technically were more in the wrong, Elisa, but I wouldn't demonize you for it, if that makes any sense. I will say, it taking you this long to apologize is a bit annoying, but still, the apology is definitely warranted and is good. I need to move this. Cut there. And then I think it's V. Yes. Control X. Control V. One more time. Control X. Control V. Alright. And then there. Okay. That took me a while to type all that out, admittedly. But, triple positive for this scene. Now, let me explain myself here, okay? First and foremost, I'm not Irene and Elisa's shipper, okay? However, if you were to tell me that you shipped Reen and Elisa together, I would be like, that makes perfect sense. And not because the narrative will literally shove the idea down your throat. Note. Which admittedly is one of the reasons why I resisted it. But, because it does feel natural. If you pay attention to the dialogue, Elisa, all throughout her bonding event, was berating herself. What the hell are you doing, Elisa? Right? She was smacking herself like constantly, like, what the hell are you doing, Elisa? You're letting like golden opportunities just slip through your fingers. I like this for one simple reason. It shows that, yeah, she is stubborn. She is being stubborn about this, and that she regrets being stubborn. This isn't just she's sticking her nose up because she's superior. No, this is she's acting smug and superior, and she knows that's wrong, but because she has such an ego, it's getting in the way, and that's kind of driving her nuts because because the kind core there is looking at this tough exterior that she's had to put up, the mask she's had to put up because of other stuff that we'll learn later, is conflicting with that kind core, and it's kind of annoying her. And I like that. I also like that they both apologize to each other and both acknowledge that there's a bit of fault to go around, right? Reen not recognizing that the trapdoor wasn't really meant to kill them. Elisa not recognizing that she was on top of him with his arms out and not like holding her in a weird way or anything. Right? It's a great scene. I love this scene. And it avoids the whole, oh, an awkward situation has happened. The guy's a pervert, even though there's literally no evidence to suggest that. I literally put in all caps and in brackets in the document, hey Ellie, you paying attention to this bitch? You paying attention to this, you bitch? Because, yeah, that was what was pissing me off about Ellie in the entirety of the Crossbell games. Because she was just treating Lloyd like he was this massive pervert for being polite, and I hated it. This? No, this is just, whoops, I made a mistake. This is Elisa making a mistake, recognizing it was a mistake, unlike Ellie, who never admitted that she made a fucking mistake, and owning up to it. In other words, Elisa acts more arrogant than Ellie, but Ellie is far more arrogant than she is. And that's why Ellie was so pissed me off so fucking much during the Crossbell duology. Because I was looking at her like, so the prototype Elisa. Oh my god, the prototype Elisa is a fucking bitch. What the fuck? Is it any wonder why I paired, why in my canon round I paired Lloyd with frickin' Risha? Hell, I would even argue Noel's the better choice. But that's just me.
So, thank you for trying to protect me. And sorry again.
No, I mean, you're welcome.
Yeah, just accept the apology, Rain. Come on.
Sorry, I have trouble with these kinds of things. My little sister is always getting on my case for being so easily flustered.
Oh, you have a younger sister? That's a question for another time. I think I'm the same way. I've been trying to apologize for the past couple weeks now, but every time I set my mind to it, I always just wound up avoiding you.
Really? You did try to help me out in class last week, though.
Oh, you noticed. I was hoping that would give us a chance to talk. Though you didn't need my help in the end, so it didn't really do much good.
I still appreciate the thought.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, we've safely established that what happened wasn't your fault, but the result of it is another issue entirely.
The result? What are we talking about now?
Oh, come on! You have to know what I mean.
This is still in regards to the accident in the old schoolhouse, right?
Yes, specifically the part where your face ended up right in my... you know, and I forbid you from ever thinking about that, ever. Forget it ever happened. Are we clear?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay. You might think this flies straight in the face of my whole, Elisa will not treat Green like a perv, but it's more like, no, she just does not want him ever thinking about that again, because she has no intention of letting that ever happen again. And Green has no intention of ever having his face in her chest ever again, so there you go. At least unless you romance her, but that's a whole other thing that we're not going to get into.
Trying to avoid thinking about it is just going to make it harder to forget, though. Huh?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. A lovely day, isn't it?
You two certainly got here early. Looks like you finally managed to make up, too.
Well...
Yeah, I think we're on good terms now. Thanks for your concern.
I'm glad to hear it. It's been a bit trying watching the two of you simmer these past weeks. And I know Elisa has been desperate to apologize for her behavior this whole time.
Whoa! That's only because I thought it would be awkward for two people who aren't talking to work together in the same group. Don't go getting the wrong idea or anything.
Whatever you say.
And it has now begun. The game, the narrative trying to shove these two together.
Well, as long as the two of you have smoothed things over, that's what's important.
Now that we're all here, let's say we head out. The train's not due for a while longer, so this could be a good opportunity. We can swing by a few shops and stock up on supplies before heading to the station.
That's a good idea, actually. The Academy's facilities are supposed to be open early today, too.
Oh, that's perfect. We can make use of the Engineering Club's facilities before we head out, too.
Shall we depart, then?
Alright, so all rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. For the most part, that doesn't really mean anything. However, you can actually adjust... we can actually adjust Gaius's orbments if we so desire. So if we wanted to, say, remove Tyr from Gaius to give it to Laura, who has a blue thing down here, we can do that. The ease of this is so wonderful. Wonderful. I love it. Yeah, we'll give her Soul Blur, why not? I really do like this. Okay, so, as stated, we can head over to the engineering building, which is the equivalent of an Orbital factory. Oh, yeah, and if we come here with, oh, we can actually do it now! Ooh! And it only costs 1 U material. We're only able to do it with Reen and Elliot's weapon. We could do it for Gaius, but yeah. I'm actually going to exchange my Septium Mass just to gain some actual money here. And then I'm going to go to Modify and Exchange and open up some slots. We will open up one here for Elisa, and this one. Whoops, that one's already open. And then Elliot, we've already done you. So we'll go ahead and do can only do one. Okay. In that case, let's open up... We'll open up this one. And yeah, that's all we've got for now. We'll have to go to an ornament shop and open up Laura's stuff later. So... I think we'll go ahead and give you Seal. And that... Then we will give Lisa... we'll give Elisa... We'll give Elliot the attack one, and we'll give Elisa Needle Shoot. To expand our move pool here. Okay. In the shop, of course, you can buy some EP charges, and we can also buy Master Quartz. So you can also gain these. Allow me to go ahead and double check consult with my walkthrough to double check something here. Oh shoot. I missed a side quest. Shoot. Which also had a page for... Shoot! I screwed up. Well, do I have a save from back then? I don't. No. Oh, well. Oh, well. There was a hidden quest we could have done. That sucks. I'll just save a different clear file is what I'll do. So, that kind of sucks. Okay. Okay, so I want to head to... We'll head to Lesage for now. So, we can get the border print t-shirt, the white blouse, and sunny sandals and pink high heels. So I think I am going to buy 2 of each of these. And then, of course, we can go straight into the equips and equip. Which just increases the stats. That's pretty quickly, which is nice. Oh, and we can also equip non-active party members too. So, if we wanted to get Gaius some change of equipment, we could. I am going to go ahead and get rid of these. It's not worth much, but there's no reason to keep these in my inventory. We have 3 U materials only. Oh, right. I think... Whoop, no, don't want to sell. Okay, do I want to do that, though? Whoop. Oh, yeah, okay, and there you go. You know what? Yeah, I might as well. Because why not? We'll be nice to Gaius. We'll give Gaius the upgrade, because then that also allows us to sell another leather guard to help. And And these shoes. There we go. Alright. Alright. I think we're done there. Let's go to... Let's go to the Student Union building. So, we can buy weapons. Of course, there's no... Yeah, I've already got all this. I didn't realize she was... Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Do I want to grab these? That is a good question. 1,000 HP heal would actually be useful. I think I'll hold off. Alright. Cool. Yeah. I tend to avoid touching anything that I don't recognize anyway. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Let's head into Trista Station and get that going. There's the rest of them. Good morning, everyone. Are you all preparing to leave as well? Morning. Good morning. We're all good to go? You're all good to go then? Yes, Parm is quite a distance from here. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Considering its relative location, that seems to be an accurate estimate. I guess it is the southernmost town in Erebonia. Makes you realize just how big the Empire is. But, they're still at it, huh? Have they been like this the entire time? I'm afraid so. I think we may have underestimated how deeply rooted their differences are. I'm sick of them already. Yeah, I can't blame you on that one. I can't blame you on that one. And see, their entire stupid rivalry is literally the first triple negative in my notes for this game, so... In fact, it's the only story negatives I have at this point, and it is the triple negative, so there you go. If only they were as willing to put aside their differences as Rean and Elisa. Oh, now that you mention it, I guess you were finally able to make up with him, huh? It's not like we were getting along that poorly. Besides, we haven't known each other for long enough to call it making up. That's good news, Rean. Well done. Thanks, I guess. Why does everyone have to keep making such a big deal out of it? Because this series is going to keep trying to put you two together romantically. That is the reason, Elisa. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all customers utilizing this service please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Time to go. Well, best of luck, though here's hoping you don't need it. Getting those two to work together sure doesn't seem like it'll be an easy task. We'll do what we can. Good luck to all of you. Please take care. It's our first field study. Let's show them what we're made of. Huh, of course. Later. I wonder if they'll be okay. Well, as long as Emma and Gaius are with them, things shouldn't get too out of hand. Now, Fee, I have absolutely no idea what to expect from her. She doesn't really seem like the type to cause a ruckus, at least. I'm concerned for them as well, but I believe we should be focusing on our own trials right now. You're right. Let's go buy our tickets. Welcome. You're the students from Class 7, correct? And your destination today is Celtic? Yes, that's right. Guess they're ready and waiting for us. I suspect Instructor Sarah made considerable preparations on our behalf. Sure looks that way, not that I'm complaining. The train for Celtic will be departing from Platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can buy your tickets in advance if you'd like and wait for its arrival. Very good. That's 4 passengers bound for Celtic. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Crossbell, now arriving platform 1. We ask all passengers wishing to board the train, please wait on the platform for the train to make a complete stop. I like that they mention Crossbell so many times. It's just kind of referencing it here and there. It's not really something you'll notice unless you've played the Crossbell games before, so. So it's about an hour to Celtic from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains there when I originally came to Trista. Oh right, you're from Legram. That would be in the direction of Bereahard after changing at Celtic, right? That's correct. After which point it would be necessary to switch again at Bereahard. It's situated in a very remote part of the country. Well, you could say the same for where I'm from, too. As I understand it, Celtic's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, that's been their main source of tourism for some time, mostly thanks to the Grand Market. Couldn't hurt to go over what we know about the town before we get there. As Elliot stated, Celtic is a market town at its core. It's in the eastern province of Croydon and has been a major trading hub for a very long time. It's also a major interchange station connecting Heimdall with Bereahard and even Crossbell. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries. Though this, of course, has been overshadowed in recent years by the aforementioned Grand Market. Virtually anything can be produced and procured there, from farm produce, jewels, and Bereahard furs to imported goods from afar. That does sound awfully impressive. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. I would be too if I knew we'd actually have a chance to take in the sights. but there's no telling what kind of crazy thing Instructor Sarah has planned for us. Boy, isn't that the truth. And I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. Being part of our curriculum, though, it's a safe bet to assume it won't be easy. If it were, it would hardly be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of our excursion. I suppose that is a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find our answer when we get there. We're supposed to drop by the inn as soon as we arrive. There should be an envelope waiting for us there with details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. Still, this whole trip seems eerily well planned out, don't you think? Even the station employees knew we were coming. That just goes to show, how high the Academy's expectations are for all of you. Whoa, Instructor? I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. Looks like Group A is all present and accounted for. Good. And I'm relieved to see the two of you have finally managed to make up. You say that as if it's old news. Have you been spying on us this whole time? So, what brings you here, Instructor? I thought you were planning on staying back at the Academy. Well, considering this is your first time out in the field, I assumed you'd be positively lost without me. So I decided to stick around at least until you finish checking in at the inn. Oh, well, thanks, I guess, but I think Group B could have used your help a little more. Or would it not have been better for you to accompany the others? But they'd be a nightmare to deal with. I may still have to go to them, though. If those two get out of control. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. See? She knew full well that Eustace and Machias wouldn't get along and put them in the same group anyway. I did suspect as much, but it's hard to believe he'd confirm it so nonchalantly. Anyway, don't pay me any mind. You four feel free to keep talking. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm just going to take a little nap right here. What? She's asleep already? Incredible. I don't think I've ever seen someone less inclined to be an educator than her. Maybe we're better off just letting her sleep. I should probably wake her up when we get to Celtic, though. Okay. When I came to the Academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Celtic as part of my studies. I've read about it before, but this will be my first time seeing the place in person. Oh, really? Well, field study or no, then, I guess it's still something to look forward to. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see there? The gems and furs from Breahard, maybe? They say some of the highest quality goods produced by Breahard's artisans are sold at the Grand Market. That sounds like it would be worth seeing for sure, though somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get a chance, we should go check it out together while we're in town. That sounds like fun. Hey, almost forgot I had these. I just picked them up on a whim a little while ago. Oh, you have a pack too? I just got a set of my own from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect, Reen. How about we play a few hands? It seems like we've got some time to kill before we arrive. Do you know the rules? Yeah, they're not that complicated, so I don't think anyone here will have any trouble picking it up. Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me. Indeed, it seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. So you can actually play Blade during train rides to your field studies. I like Blade. It is probably going to be a cluster gameplay. Okay. Only the first match with each character will increase your bond with that person, but the bonding points will still go up regardless of whether you win or lose. This is good because this gives you a tangible benefit to playing the game regardless of whether you win or lose. And I love this minigame. So, But before we play Blade, we'll finish talking to the other characters. I do wonder what precisely these field study trips will involve. I can't even fathom a guess. Likewise, the weirdest part for me is the divide between Group A and Group B. Why were we split up and sent to different places? And most bizarrely of all, why were Machias and Eustace placed in the same group? It's like they're just asking for trouble. It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume that there's a hidden purpose to these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill. Yeah, that's my best guess too. There has to be something going on behind the scenes here. Which is why I wanted to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions, but, well... I don't think she'll be doing much answering. Perhaps she fell ill asleep deliberately to avoid addressing such concerns. Our instructor is quite the formidable opponent. That's one way to describe her. Guess we're just going to have to work out the meaning of these field study trips on our own. She really is fast asleep, out like a baby. I've never seen even a child fall asleep quite as quickly as that. I know I sure couldn't, and she must have a natural talent for sleeping. Well, let's not disturb her. Instead, let's play some Blade! Aid.
Let's get started.
Oh, whoop. I guess I should have went over the rules. So.
Come on, draw a card. After you, then.
So, Blade. The idea here is to get a number that is above of your opponent's. So I have 2, so I'm going to add 4 to go to 6. She does 8. I am going to use a 3. I'll use another 3. Keep it simple. I like to go low to high when doing this.
Bolt.
I will use the staff to heal.
Bolt.
You really aren't going into this easy. Fine.
Ooh, now you've done it.
Alright. We'll bolt again.
Now you've done it. Mirror.
Give me that back.
What? You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Mirror.
Oh, you...
I won.
Dang it! You gain 50 link point X for that. It's not bad. Okay, so, as you saw, Blade is a card game in which 2 players take turns placing numbered cards on the field via the greater and vie for the greater sum total. Once both players have been dealt their hands, they must each draw a card from the deck and place it on the field. The player who draws the lower number must then proceed to place a card from their hand onto the field. The player who goes second must then play a card with a value that allows them to surpass their opponent's current total. This process repeats until one player can no longer surpass their opponent's total value, or they run out of cards. Should both players have an equal total at any point, the field is cleared and both players must draw and play new cards. If the final card added to the game is used to clear the field, the match will result in a draw. So, there are 3 types apes. Blade cards are the most common, they're numbered 1 through 7. Bolt cards remove the last card from a group that your opponent placed on the field. As a special rule, the blade card with a value of 1 can be used to bring back a card removed by the use of a bolt card. Mirror cards are used to switch positions of the cards currently placed on the field. Bolt and mirror cards each have a value of 1 if they are the first card to be placed on the field. But be careful, using a bolt or a mirror as your last move is considered a foul, and it will cost you the match. So, in other words, you cannot, if you have bolt and mirror cards, use them before your last number card. So.
Go easy on me, okay?
Alright, so here we go.
Okay then, let's draw. Looks like you're up first.
Alright, let's draw.
The same score means we draw again, right? Looks like you're up first.
Oof. Yeah, let's just do this.
Really? You're playing that now? The
All
same
right.
score means we draw again, right? Looks like you're up first.
I was actually debating that. Eh, let's just get rid of that.
The same score means we draw again, right?
Yeah.
Looks like you're up first.
Oh, come on. Fine, I'll do that. There we go.
The same score means we draw again, right?
Yep.
Looks like you're up first.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Mirror.
Really? You're playing that now? Bolt! Bolt!
Oh, come on, Elliot.
Bolt! I win!
Dang. Wow. I'm getting my butt handed to me in Blade. Jeez.
Then let us begin our duel. Please draw a card. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. The first move is yours.
Okay.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw.
Come on, Laura.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move.
Alright. Yeah. Next.
Divine Bolt.
Fine.
Well played. Well played. Divine Bolt.
Oh, you. Mirror.
I didn't expect that.
Mirror again.
I didn't expect that.
Okay. Now.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw.
Crap.
Then I'll make the first move. I admit defeat. Well done.
I actually won one. It was against Laura. That's weird. Anyways. So yeah, I am going to just quietly give Blade a positive 2 gameplay because I like Blade. Positive to Blade. Yeah. Oh yeah. I suppose there is one more positive I need to give. God. It's just gonna keep going, isn't it? This is, of course, for... This plus is, of course, for the banter. Because, yeah. Alright. Now, the ultimate question comes down. I have to go to work soon-ish. Do I want to end this at the 3-hour mark? Because I don't want to. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't want to stop, but I have to. And yes, I am still irritated by that. And because I don't want to stop playing this. I love Cold Steel 1, but of course my schedule has to drive me up a goddamn wall. Oh. So, yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Being at 89 total positives so far is just like, Jesus. But to be fair, I do think this game deserves every last plus I have given it so far. Actually, what's funny is that I could actually give more positives, couldn't I? Because technically speaking, Elisa and Laura have now officially joined, haven't they? You know what? Let's wait until they're actually able to be in combat with us. Because that's how I structured this. Eustace and Machias obviously were characters that, you know, we were able to have in our party before this point. It's also why I haven't given Fee any pluses. This is also why I haven't given Emma any pluses. We're waiting for them to actually, really be part of the party. So, for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I think I am just gonna go ahead and chop off for the day, unfortunately. I didn't want to chop off this early, but work. I freaking hate having a day job, I really do. But unfortunately, streaming is not my day job. I would love for it to be my day job, honestly, but I cannot. So, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, the day will be a little less short, but it will nevertheless be another, be more of a normal day. I shouldn't call it short days, but it'll be more of a normal day because, because we'll be back to a regular schedule, and I will have to, get to work by 3 as opposed to the crap of here, and I do need to do a little bit of cleanup before I go anyways, so yeah, I've talked myself into it. So, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be back, and yeah, you can expect the story score to get above 50. The gameplay score, I don't know if it's going to get above any real higher, because you notice the gameplay score has actually started to decrease the amount of pluses I'm giving, right? Because I just showered it with so many of the things. Like to explain myself on these these 42 pluses, that's all based on the quality of the actual interface and design of the game. Hey, this isn't even getting into stuff like the S-crafts. Do I think they're flashy enough and fun enough and yada yada yada. This is all just quality of life pluses, basically. Because if we look at this, there's the music, gameplay, story integration, the dynamic main menu, the save system, New Game Plus, two info and game positives, which I might even just up to 3 because there's so much info that the game gives you. Quality of life positive, the good combat interface, the combat link system, which I adore, or the core combat. I am a big fan of the core combat here. The counterattack on miss, the X multipliers, the animations have already gotten a plus. This spell effects, the mini map, which I gave 2 positives to, the Master Chord system, the kit, because I know there's going to be good kit, because the chord system is always a good kit option. The variation is in your team, because we've already seen it be more varied than the other previous teams. Because here's the thing, we have already seen a difference in attack ranges. For example, we've seen Elliot's attack be more AoE. We've seen Gaius be able to reach farther, right? Etc. etc. We now have a ranged fighter in terms of Elisa, because as we saw, she's got a bow, right? Laura with her giant ass sword, or etc. etc. right? So that's good stuff. The full HP on heal, not as good as previous ones where the EP went up too, but you know what? Still good, still positive, so we don't have to worry about HP too much. I'm okay with that. Cooking, full marks for cooking. I made this big elaborate paragraph explaining myself there. The fast travel, I have already proven why fast travel is a triple positive. I do not feel the need to try and justify myself further. Like, this session was basically reasons why fast travel is a triple positive. The session. That's what this was. Let's just be blunt. My sister accidentally dropping stuff. No worries. It's more amusing than disruptive. Blade, which we just added. I stand behind that gargoyle, Iglut armor, because that was actually kind of an interesting boss. Still a bit too much HP, if I'm honest, but Oh, and I also used the wrong form of sight. Whoops. Alright. Let's fix that. There we go. But yeah, no, a boss that doesn't use status effects, that's actually to be challenging. Like, gasp, there's such a thing? Yeah, there is cross-spell games. Fuck. Seriously, I can't even. No bosses that don't use status effects in some way, shape, or form come to mind when I think of the crossbell games. That's awful. And the only negative I've codified right now is the scaling exp. but of course the limited bonding points and the boss HP. You know what? The limited bonding points, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just codify that right now while I'm here. And we'll also add okay. So there we go, guys. We've got a couple of negatives now. So, the limited bonding points sounds good on paper, but at the same time, it's like, well, you're kind of, it kind of just forces you to play the game a specific way, unless you're doing a replay and you've got, and you go ahead and you put, whatchamacallit, on, and you basically, unless you put the max bonding points on. So, no, I have to be honest with myself here and just say, no, I have to say this point blank, bad design in that regard. So, because it's an artificial, let's make you replay the game thing. This is unfortunately a negative that is going to carry on into all of the Cold Steels. This is a negative that is going to go across all 4 games. 1 per game, because they aren't that stingy with it. I, of course, am going to be paying attention to the guide to actually. No, I'll just stick to 1 per game, because even in Cold Steel 3, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Oh, and we'll be seeing how bad Cold Steel 4 does it, because we will be doing that, of course, or it's just in general, because I don't have a New Game Plus file for Cold Steel 4, because I have not beaten Cold Steel 4 yet. So there you go. All the same, that is going to do it for me today. So like I said, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, and the other one, walkthroughitis. Do I even need to explain myself on this one? Walkthroughitis has been rampant throughout this entire series. It's not a surprise that I'm giving a walkthroughitis negative. I've missed a quest already because I forgot it was there. And I would have had to have gone out of my way to go get it. So, yeah. Walkthroughitis negative. Alright. But there it is. There it is. It is. God, I really did not. I knew the negatives were coming, but I didn't think they would be this scarce. I mean, they've started, and there's another one that I'm probably going to give, which is the too much boss HP. You know what? No, I should be fair. Let's be fair. Let's actually give it. Because we've already seen it happen. Like, already we have seen it in it. Because, let's take the guy we just dealt with, Minos Demon. He had 8,261 in HP, max HP. Like, wow. Wow, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, no. Right? That's actually why he took me as long as he did, because remember, I was doing like 200 to 300 damage. And he had like 8,200. Like, ugh. No. No. Too much HP. Too much HP. Negative for that. Alright. So, yeah. That is where we are at. Gameplay is sitting at net plus. That's 38. Story is sitting at net plus 46. I think. Yes. Nope. 45. Net plus 45. That should be 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. So. Yeah. That's nuts. That's nuts. Again, we haven't even gotten... because technically I could have extended the intro to the end of Keldek. I stand behind it. It would be whatever, as far either way, whether you end it after Keldek or you end it with the prologue, the result's still the same, in my opinion. So, alright, so that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna really chop off now, and I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be back. More Cold Steel 1 and more positivity. Positive. Until next time, Blue Wolf Alex the Lore Walker signing out. Have a good one.